Okay, so welcome to episode 14 of the podcast. This is the 15th or 16th attempt at recording it. Initially I was recording everything on Streamlabs, but the stop button disappeared and there was only a record button, so I'd hit the record button, I would stop recording, but then it would immediately start recording again. I'd hit the record button and that would stop recording, but it recorded over the file of the podcast I had just recorded. So 2 days ago I recorded a 1 hour podcast and lost it all to a 15-second dead air, incoherent amount of nothing. So I researched a bunch of different video streaming options, video recording options for YouTube, and the most recommended one that I came up with was Wondershare Filmora. So I have version 11 on my laptop. What I did yesterday was try to record the podcast and the webcam. I have a Microsoft Life Cam that's HD, and the webcam kept shutting off after about 15 minutes of the stream, or 15 minutes of recording, and the whole screen recording would quit. And I tried redoing the recording and everything, sometimes 15 minutes at a time. Turn off, go into settings, redo it, turn off, redo it, turn off, lose all recordings. I was getting very frustrated, and it took about 4.5 hours, and then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, changed my USB settings, got it all working exactly how I wanted to do. Did an hour and 10-minute podcast, and no audio had been recorded. The USB to my microphone had come loose, and so I had to unplug and plug the microphone back in, and the day ended. My back was hurting from sitting. I was frustrated, so I fell asleep, and I woke up at 2:45 this morning, and did the podcast. Microphone plugged in, microphone worked. Camera worked. Everything was fine. And I was screen recording, and I opened up my Internet Explorer to go through Twitter, and the program became unresponsive. And I lost everything. So I turned back to YouTube and Google search, and installed the Wondershare Filmora through the App Store on Microsoft, and it went from Wondershare 12, I think, to 11. I don't know. I think I downgraded. Problem persisted, so I unplugged the microphone or the webcam, plugged it back in. Problem persisted, so I went back to bed from 4:30 to It was 6:06, which is a good omen. I love when the time. I like 11:11. I like looking at the clock and seeing. I'm not superstitious, but I love it. I love seeing it. Earlier, I saw 3:33. Without looking for the time to be that time. 3:33. It was 6:06. I like to see 1:23. 11:11 is always good. 10:01. I like it symmetrical. I like it nice and neat. So take it as a good omen that it was 6:06. Yeah. So the podcast has started, and I've got the webcam large screen so you can see me large and in charge. Hopefully within a year of watching my podcast, I'll have gone back to my original weight, which is around 220. I'm 6 foot, and usually my whole life I've been muscular, not huge bulky, no Liver King, not Jocko Willink, but muscular, 220 pounds, about 15% to 20% body fat, and I have gone well beyond that into the 60 percentile range. A few years ago, got treatment for schizophrenia. Now I'm getting treatment for PTSD and schizophrenia. And I was in Germany, and they put me on 3 antipsychotics, and I just ballooned up. I was just the stereotype of the person that can gain weight on that medication. But I live in the States now, and the VA took me off 2 of the antipsychotics, and I've lost some weight, gained some weight, lost the weight, but I'm more engaged with life, more driven. I wake up with a sense of purpose. I can make myself exercise when I don't feel like it, and know that it's beneficial, and enjoy the act of doing it, even when I don't feel like doing it, because I know it's beneficial. Where when I was on the 3 forms of medication, I had a total emotional, mental disconnect, and lost my drive, lost my whatever makes you that gets you going through life. I lost my incentive, my drive, my motivation. The medicine just took it from me. Emotional connection. Yeah. Yep. So I'm back. I'm not at 100%, but the VA is taking care of me, and I feel much better, much more better. So, that said, I'm back on keto. Last week I had a lot of doctor's visits and went to a Christmas party. Went to church twice for some Christmas stuff in regular church, and had to drive around town to get stuff. And I'm taking a keto detox tea and a keto supplement. And the keto supplement, the detox tea, just it definitely detoxes. When I drink it on a regular basis, I feel good. And I don't not only feel good, it cleans you out. It just purges your colon of excess impurities. You go to the bathroom with an extreme prejudice on a regular basis on this detox tea. And after being on it for about 2 weeks, lose weight, feel better, feel it's not as immediately satisfying as a cup of coffee. Not much is. It's not as instantaneous pick me up as a can of Monster, but Monster has all those calories and doesn't promote weight loss. So hissing at Monster. I love it. I love Monster. Please sponsor me. No, I'm not taking sponsors. But it does make you feel better. Once the detox has taken effect and the shock to the system of having to go to the bathroom constantly has tapered, the tea, drinking it throughout the day makes you feel better. And the keto supplement has, I keep forgetting to not look away from the camera. The keto supplement has calcium, potassium, and magnesium. I don't really know what calcium does other than promote good bone health. Potassium, I think, is a muscle relaxer and a mood enhancer. But I know for certain magnesium is a muscle enhancer. I wish it was a muscle enhancer. A muscle relaxer, mood enhancer, and stool softener. I lived in Germany for 20 years, and Germans take magnesium a lot. They take it a lot for almost everything. For muscle aches and to go to the bathroom and be regular, to feel good. It's sold in all the pharmacies and grocery stores. And I had never heard of magnesium before. And I was working out 3 hours a day in Germany. I would do 30-minute run or 30-minute bicycle ride, depending on how my knees and back felt. Then I would do a Bob Harper or Jillian Michaels workout DVD or YouTube video. Go to work and then work out for 2 hours. I got to the point I could bench press 300 kilos, which it's a lot. I could lift it 6 times independently with no spotter, no helper. And I could curl 45-pound barbells, 45 kilo barbells. I think they're a little over 90 pounds each. And I would do 4 sets of 8. It took longer than 10 minutes, 4 sets of 8 with 295 2-pound dumbbells. It took a lot of breaks. Like I would do 1, let my arms rest a little bit, 1, let my arms rest a little bit until I did my sets. And I was in good shape and felt great. And when I went on the antipsychotic medication, I quit working out, and my injuries, my back has had pain for 20 years. My feet has had pain for 20 years. And my knees have had pain for 20 years. And I quit taking my supplements. Quit eating salad 2 times a day. Started eating carbs, German bread. It's the devil. That stuff is so good, it's going to be in heaven. And just got unhealthy. And then I quit walking, quit doing the Bob Harper workouts, and didn't battle the weight gain that the medicine was giving me, and went into the pain cave. And the pain cave is real. The pain cave is, when you have chronic pain, it's painful. It incentivizes you not to do stuff. If I drop something on the floor, I pick it up. But I pick it up now that the VA has taken me off of 2 medications. Before, I would just, because my back hurts, I would just look at it and be like, I guess it's there now, and move it with my foot to a less in the way part of the house and get somebody else to pick it up, because bending down is extremely painful. And I pick it up now. Sometimes my back will crack when I do it, or I'll hear little on the inside, the bones on the inside in my back. I guess the fascia in my back make little noises. They'll creak, and I'm scared of getting old, but I do pick it up now. I see the benefit. But when I was on the medication, I was like, that's there now. That's its place. I guess I'll never interact with that item again. It was horrible. I wasn't messy. It was just, if I dropped something, like to this day, the VA gave me a prosthetic to help me put my socks on, and I hate putting my socks on. I love living in Florida. Love living in Florida where the weather's nice and I can wear sandals, flip-flops, or I have knockoff Birkenstocks made by Dockers, $20 glory shoes. Germans would call them house shoes that I can slip on. And I don't go to many places that I would consider fancy enough to bother putting on nice shoes. But mainly I love the shoes because I don't have to put on the socks. The putting on socks it's a struggle. It's not my belly that gets in the way; it's my back just goes. Like cutting my toenails is a monthly. This is Sparta moment where I put my foot up on the bed and then have my toenail clippers in position. And it's been about 20 seconds just looking at my toes going, how am I going to reach them? And I push through the pain in my back and clip away. Save the shavings for later for my witchcraft. No, toss them or flush them. Toss them or flush them. But yeah, back pain is. I watch David Goggins videos, and he talks about the pain cave, and if you don't do it, you're just a bitch or a pussy. And yeah, I'm from the world of weenies, David Goggins. So I watch David Goggins. I watch the strongman Brian Shaw, Thor Bjornsson. I forget the British guy's name. And Jocko Willink on a pretty regular basis. I've subscribed to their YouTubes, their Facebooks, their Instagrams, and the algorithm is within their favor. So I like their content. So last week was just busy. It was busy, and I went off keto. And when you quit taking magnesium, which is a stool softener, mood enhancer, a muscle relaxer, when you quit taking it, you cramp. It leaves you almost as fast as you quit providing your body with it, especially if you're stressed. Which I'm very easygoing, not stressed out person. So, I don't know. It left me though. It left me right away. I felt a disturbance in the force, and the spirit that was upon me was gone. That which is magnesium. And I had little shooting pains and aches in my muscles. But I could go places without fearing that I had to stop and go to the restroom. And I'd quit drinking my keto tea because you gotta be close to commode when you drink keto detox tea. You never know when it's gonna cleanse your body of the demons. So I was off my supplements, and I quit eating ketogenic food so that I could go places. That was purely out of practical purpose. But the horrible thing is I gained weight. My aches and pains are more noticeable. But fortunately, I don't have that as that schedule as a regular way of life. My cousin was trying to drop weight, and he said he tried keto, and he's like, be glad you're on disability, man. Like, I have a 9 to 5 and family to shuffle. And he didn't mean I'm separated from my family because I'm going through a divorce. But he's like, I have 9 to 5, family to shuffle, and other obligations like chores that take up time, and I cannot do that and be a slave to the porcelain throne. He's like, he tried it and stopped doing keto and just walks, which hopefully you can drop the weight and get in shape by just walking. I know people have done it. I try to walk 5 miles a day. I have a Fitbit or a Google Pixel watch that connects to Fitbit. It has all my stats, and I want to maintain that. My feet hurt after walking. My feet just ache, but an ache. It's the fascia. It's not the muscles or being heavy. It's the use makes them hurt really bad. Like sometimes at night I'll just lay there and listen to my tinnitus and feel my feet pain. But the VA gave me some magical elixir, some ointment that I rub. They gave it to me for my knees, but I rub it on the bottom of my feet, and usually within about 15 minutes the aches and pains in my feet go away. And when the aches and pains go away, I'll spend 20 minutes stretching my feet out or using a hard tennis ball as a trigger point ball and rub my feet, and the next day I'm fine for most of the day. So yeah, that's my week. That's my diet. I went to the gym day before yesterday, and 3 months ago I was only able to lift 25 pounds per machine, and now I can lift 60 pounds per machine. 10 repetitions per machine. It takes me a while. I don't go fast. I do a quality lift, and then I rest. Quality lift, rest. So it takes about an hour and a half to do 4 machines. I'll get faster, but I don't think I'm gonna lift 60 pounds. I think I'll knock it down to about 40, max out at 40, and up the repetitions to 15. So in 2 weeks I'll go from doing, I'm gonna do 8 repetitions 4 times, then 10 repetitions, then 12, then 15. So I'll do that every 3 weeks. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12. In 12 weeks I should be doing 15 repetitions per machine. That might be going too slow considering I can move 60 pounds. But I'll speed up and not give myself 30 seconds or 15 seconds break time, and hopefully the resistance will up my cardio. That's the goal there. I would love to use the barbell again, do back squats, but I think those are pipe dreams. My back won't allow it, and I don't want to risk it. It hurts too much to do the form correctly. But there's the gym has a lot of machines, and they have this rope thing that has resistance, and not a lot of people use it, but it's just forearm workout. It gets the lats and gets my lower back. What it does is you stand there and you just climb the rope, and I'll lean forward a little bit, and I feel resistance in my lower back, and it feels good. So I do it. I don't know that I'm accomplishing a lot out of it. I look stupid doing it. I feel stupid doing it, but it feels good. So, placebo effect. I'll take it. Okay, moment of truth. This is a historic moment. I'm gonna downsize the video on the screen and open a window, and this is when Filmora shut down. So I'm opening Explorer, I think. Edge, Microsoft Edge. Should be Chrome. Shame on me. And we'll go to Twitter. Yep, it's still responding, still working. The video hasn't frozen. No, it's freezing.